Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you are returning, I do appreciate all the support. I'm in between tasks right now, so I figured I'd record a quick reading for everyone. It is, oh, look at that. It is Thursday, April 29th, 2025 at 7:25 p.m. Okay, so real quick, it's going to be collective. Please take what makes sense for your life. If it doesn't, just leave it for others. You are responsible for all your own choices as well from any reading, from any reader. Keep that in mind. Use your discernment. Check out the box below the video to connect with me on Facebook. Purchase the tools I've designed. Spiritual tools, salts, salves, oils, and sprays. And also you can connect with me for spiritual consulting or tarot reading. Okay? Alright, so I have no intuitive messages. Like I said, I'm in between tasks, and I just thought it would be fun to jump in and do a quick one. Alright, thank you, God, for these messages, for whoever needs them. What is the current collective message for whoever needs it right now? Thank you, God. Alright, this is the FeralSpirit Oracle deck. If you are interested in purchasing it, links in the box below. We have Perseverance, number 15, coming out. It also breaks down to a 6. And we have 6 Prosperity coming as well. So 66. Something here, it feels like it's manifesting. It's like in the second phase of manifesting in the 3D, okay? Could also something about June here, June 15th. And dealing also with a Gemini or a Cancerian energy. It feels like a note of encouragement to keep going, okay? There's definitely something on the horizon here with that prosperity. You might be facing a lot of adversity or hardships in your life at the moment. Noted. So it's saying, basically, this is a message of keep going. You're almost there. Any other oracle messages? Thank you, God. Any other oracle messages? Okay, so we have who coming out. As in, who is on the other side of this, or who could help you, or who could be in the way, okay? I want to get one more. I'm noticing honesty on the end, attic, and change. Yeah, this is in cycles. Wow, this is all about to change. I feel like somebody's going to come in and help here. That is what this is feeling like. So, let's get into it. What is this perseverance? What is the message for perseverance? Thank you, God, for whoever needs it. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a Queen of Cups is an energy of somebody who's really intuitive. They're really emotionally mature. They're connected to people. They can usually sense when something's off with someone. They trust their gut a lot, and they use that to nurture others. They're very helpful. A Queen of Cups is. It's loving, very loving energy. I feel like there's some sort of celebration here with these garlands. I'm noticing the garlands on the card, Queen of Cups. Can we get more information? Thank you, God. Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups. Definitely could be dealing with a Gemini or a water sign. But the 6 of Cups is an energy of somebody you've known for a really long time. So this could be a water sign that could help you, or you could be a water sign that could help someone else. We'll figure out where the viewer's at here in just a moment. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that. Where's the viewer in this energy? Because perhaps you're the one that's going to help. Okay, so you're the one dealing with the hardships, 5 of Swords. So is this something where maybe you've done something, you're trying to do something. It doesn't feel like underhand. It just feels like in a different way that could be kind of underhanded. This is also some sort of conflict, disagreement, half-truth is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you're the one under hardships. Okay, so this message is for you if that is currently you. There is a water sign that you have known for a while or have, you know, a deep bond with that could be helpful here, or even just encouraging you. Queen of Cups is a very encouraging energy. That's feminine energy. It could be, it doesn't have to be a man or a woman. It's just feminine energy. We have masculine and feminine energies in each of us. Tell us more about this perseverance. Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups. Thank you, God. All right, 8 of Wands. So there's some sort of movement forward here. It could be a message coming in. Definitely could be an emotional new start with the Ace of Cups coming out. I feel like this is somebody that comes in to help. They offer you some sort of start here. It feels, like I said, really motivating, supportive, creative with that 8 of Wands. This also feels like teaming up with someone. All right, what's prosperity here? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups. So there's options, there's confusion. This is almost like, why? Why me? What do I need to do? Who do I need to connect to help me out of this Five of Swords energy? Now, do keep in mind there is some sort of, I want to say duplicity, not quite Seven of Swords, but with the Five of Swords, that's a pirate win. That's somebody that did something kind of underhanded. Like I said, half-truth is what I was hearing. So somebody might not have told the whole story, okay? And it looks like a problem. It is a problem. Perhaps the problem could be remedied with the whole truth, because now there's some sort of confusion involving some sort of prosperous thing here. Could be work, could be energy, could be time, could be actual money or things, assets. Lots of feelings attached to this, whatever this is. Can you please tell us more? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What's this prosperity and Seven of Cups? All right, so we have the Nine of Cups. This is great. So someone's confused. This feels like, with that Nine of Cups, it's like, did I overindulge? I'm really, like, what are my options here? I feel like somebody does have an option as well. And I feel like that's going to be offered up. I also feel like there's an energy around you that's super supportive. And it's almost like it's hard for you to receive the support because you haven't told them everything with that Five of Swords, okay? Just putting that up there. Definitely dealing with an air sign or a water sign. Can we please get one more on this prosperity? Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups. This could be also somebody overindulging in too many options. I'm picking that up. Like they're taking from everything when it's not actually what they need. It's like taking more than you actually need is kind of what this feels like. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, God. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, in this current situation, there's almost like some sort of guilt or shame tied to it because there's a half-truth involved. Somebody hasn't given someone the whole picture. All right, let's get into Seven Cups, Nine of Cups. One more, please, which is prosperity. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. This could be a Gemini that hasn't given the whole picture. All right, we have Judgment, yeah, and I feel like somebody is being offered something and they want to take it. And I feel like that's the decision that's being made. Judgment is also a card of divine judgment, right? So it's like, well, if you're not going to do that, God says, well, I will. I will give you another option here to indulge in, so to speak. Not in a tempting way, in a testing way, okay? But also, perhaps you're in a point where you're low, and God is like, listen, you have to make a decision. That's all you have to do. You just have to make a decision, and we'll take it from there. Like, we will take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Somebody could have some substance abuse issues here. We did have the card of addict on the bottom of this card, or deck, excuse me. Do have the card of addict and honesty and change. So somebody 55 could be relevant. You could be dealing with the Leo. I feel like that's more of affairs of the heart energy that I'm picking up on, though. Queen of Swords on the bottom. King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man and the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody is thinking about how to be successful here, and it's almost to the point where it's got them stuck. This feels like God going, you need to just make a decision. I've given you options, just make a decision. You're going to mess up. We all mess up. No one's perfect, okay? This is more or less trying to trust yourself, that Queen of Cups energy, trust your intuition, and what is best for you in this current circumstance. You also have, like I said, somebody around you who is super supportive here. Like, there's hard time receiving this support. Can we please get one more on this prosperity? Judgment. Please tell us more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Please tell us more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What is in this judgment? All right, Page of Cups. So yeah, this feels like some sort of message, somebody reaching out. They're offering some sort of emotional support here to start. I feel like perhaps, like I said, you haven't been fully yourself around this person, or when you've engaged with this person, because there's that half-truth involved. I'm really, not only am I hearing half-truth, but this sword in the middle is broken, and it's giving me, like, half the truth, okay? Definitely dealing with a water sign here, folks. Strong Scorpio. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces. Definitely. This also could have to do with some sort of social group I'm picking up on. I feel like there's somebody here that is very loving and supportive and maybe encouraging you to do the right thing. This could also be an apology with that Page of Cups. It's an offer of friendship, a token of friendship. I definitely feel like somebody's really kind of on the fence about what to do with this because of the Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like they're going to decide to either initiate a conversation, work out of something here. Could even be a friend. You know, it's just somebody that's super supportive. So who is this? Please tell us more about who. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Please tell us about who. All right, so Three of Rings. This is somebody you want to work with. This is a contract where there's teamwork, compromise, and consideration of all the people involved. That is what this feels like. You have to link up with someone, but I feel like you're going to have to tell them the whole truth and nothing but the whole truth, so help you. Oh, yeah. Half-truths, man. That's between you and God. It's some people can handle living with that, and other people cannot. It weighs heavily. I personally feel like even if they say they can live with it, it shows up in their life somehow. Like somebody else gives them a half-truth, you know? What's this Three of Rings? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Strong Taurus. I feel like you're going to gain a contract here. You're going to gain a confidant. We have Eight of Cups coming. Eight of Cups coming back. We have Eight of Cups reversed. So that could be somebody that isn't leaving or they're coming back around to something. They want to work with you or you want to work with them. Can I get more on this Eight of Cups reversed? Three of Pentacles and the who? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Definitely could be a water sign. Five of Rings. Perhaps someone, like you said, Five of Rings is a card of not having quite... It's almost like it's so close but so far away. Okay, it's Five of Rings is Five of Pentacles. That's a card of lack. It's a card of not enough, being out in the cold. This definitely feels like it's either... Let's see here. This could have something to do with work. Like maybe you haven't been working with this person. Oh, okay, yeah, it does go back to that. Having a hard time receiving the support from this person because there is a half-truth here. Something in a social circle is really relevant, guys. It almost feels like, I'll be honest, I've been to AA a few times. Raging alcoholic. Hi, I'm Jen. This feels like almost like somebody not telling the whole truth in a meeting, if you can relate to that. Or like going to your therapist and not telling them everything. Or going to your closest confidant who usually gives you really sound advice and you're usually really honest with, but not telling them everything. Okay? This feels like an instance where somebody has to give the rest of the story. And I feel like they do with this Ace of Cups and this Page of Cups. I feel like somebody does initiate a conversation here. Either that Queen of Cups goes, you sure you don't want to talk? You sure that's how that went? Like that kind of energy? Or it's you going, hey, Page of Cups, I'm sorry. I have to tell you something. All right, what's more of this? What's the Eight of Rings, Five of Rings, Eight of Cups reversed, I mean? Yeah, okay, Two of Cups. You definitely have a connection with this person. You want to have a connection with this person. This person is going to be a helper. Yeah, same cards on the bottom. Okay. So this is definitely an initiation of an emotional connection. I feel like you've known this person for a while. Things are going to start moving forward here after this decision is made. What's hold up is I feel like somebody is lacking the judgment call that is needed to come back to this contract, this bond, this connection. I feel like you haven't been talking to this person. You might owe them an apology. All right, let's get some Five of Swords. What is this Five of Swords for the viewer? Why is the viewer coming out as Five of Swords? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Why is the viewer coming out as Five of Swords? Wow, yeah, Eight of Swords. You are trapped in your head about this half-truth, this conflict, this problem, this argument, this disagreement, whatever it was. This feels like, you know, somebody says what they got to say to end the argument. Not in a Ten of Swords fashion, because that's you know, ending the whole connection or an end. But with the Five of Swords, it's like, I said that because I was upset. I didn't tell you the whole truth because I was scared, fear, right? Eight of Swords trapped in your head. I was scared you wouldn't approve or something like that. It's kind of what's the holdup here is not confessing. 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, some sort of disappointment here. One more, please. Thank you. I don't take cards off the ground. That is the Hangman reverse, though. So, yeah, I feel like somebody's going to come to a conclusion here and take some action. Four of Rings. Okay. You've been holding on to this for a minute. Four of Rings. This gives me the energy of I have the truth, right? Especially look here. Okay, so this is somebody that has the truth, right? They have the sword, they have the eye, they knowing, they have the third eye, right? They know intuitively they need to tell this, otherwise they're not going to be able to connect. They're going to continue to hold back because they're trapped in your head. Viewer, if this is you, you owe someone an apology or just an explanation. You don't owe anybody explanation, but this person you have a connection with, you want to talk to them, you want their help, you want to receive their support, you want to receive their love. They're trying to give you love, but it's in this, there's a shame, a guilt energy because of the half-truth vibe I'm picking up on. Four of Wands. Yeah. All right. Any other messages before I pull out clues? Ace of Swords. Tell the truth. That's the message. Tell the truth. I'm going to leave that one there. Four of Wands. That'll bring stability, good times, good omen. You know, once you just got to clear the air here, I feel like you're really anxious to be doing this, but, you know, it's like that procrastinating. The longer you wait, it's just pull the Band-Aid off. Just send the message, send the apology, just, you know, can we meet up? Just get the initial start of it over. Like I go back to the beginning of this reading where you just have to make a decision to do something. And that, I feel like, is what is happening here. But do what you want, by all means. This is your life, not mine. So there's a connection here that is going to be very harmonious and I feel like full of emotional satisfaction if it can be reconnected. All right, what are the clues for this reading? As far as zodiac signs, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, Mars, it could be yours or it could be somebody you're dealing with or just transits, okay? But we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Gemini, strong Aquarius, earth signs. We have Taurus, definitely Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio all day long here. Yeah, picking up Taurus. What's that? 5. I feel like there's effort involved. Effort in the heart space. Heart chakra and effort. All right, let's get some clues. Thank you, God. What are the clues for this reading? Whoever needs it. January, that's that Aquarius energy. Capricorn energy. January could be relevant. Thank you, God. What are the clues for this reading? All right, we have eyeglasses. Somebody could wear eyeglasses or they could see something very clearly in their friend group even, or some sort of work environment or a group setting. We have February, more Aquarius, Pisces, perhaps something was hidden. We have H, first name, middle name, last name, initial. Excuse me. All right, we have Sun. There's more of that Leo energy, but also I feel like there's some clarity coming here. Someone sees something very clearly. It could be a Leo, or a Leo could be involved. We have the first name, middle name, last name, initial. Friday could be relevant, past, present, future. Take it as it makes sense for you. Clues. Thank you, God. We have new. This could be a new person or a new energy or a new endeavor or a new thing you're doing. Owning up. I've just heard owning up after I said new. What is this about? So somebody could be new to taking accountability. Entrepreneur, they could be a business owner. Could just have an entrepreneurial spirit. Excuse me. We have N. I'm picking up New Hampshire as well. So we could live on the East Coast. Or just have had like a hard winter. I don't know what the weather's like in New Hampshire. All right, what are some more clues? Thank you, God. Or somebody could be from New Hampshire. We have September. We have K. More clues. Thank you, God. We have rings, some sort of commitment here. So we could make, wear rings, a lot of rings, or make rings. Or like I said, it's some sort of commitment. The X, first name, middle name, last name, initial, or also just somebody being blocked. Somebody didn't see something. I feel like it has to do with September or a Libra or a Virgo. Important date, somebody's habits, something about fair and balanced here, that September energy. And T is on the bottom. I feel like something was taken, something was taken aback or taken. I'm hearing Noel. Heaven. Something about natural. Something about natural. I'm hearing Kim and Kyle. Katrina. This is giving me an energy of somebody who has a friend, and something about January, Friday, maybe a Friday in January, or this most recent Friday, or last Friday, whatever. Something came out about this friendship with these energies here with the N and the H. Something about Hank. And a handle. I have a handle on it. Oh my gosh. H-A-N-K. I didn't even see that. Not till now. Something about a tan as well. Nat. I feel like somebody behind the scenes might have been working with someone else with that entrepreneur. These two initials is giving me like somebody behind the scenes connecting together. And I feel like they're involved with some sort of important date. Okay, so this could be, you know, what's the next holiday coming up here? And Mother's Day. Armed Forces Day is after that. And the full moon's on the 12th. Okay, so this could be, you know, something just to keep in mind. Maybe you notice something is giving me Piscean energies, or your intuition could have even picked up on, you know, these feel like two different sets of people that are somehow connected by the truth. I don't know what that is or how to explain that any deeper than that. They see someone new. There's something new here. There's some sort of new habit, something that's bringing fairness and balance, and it's also blocking a commitment, some sort of commitment that's in the way, or being blocked off from this important date. Now, that could be a date on the calendar, or like, you know, you have a meeting that you have with somebody. I'm picking up a lot of like sidebar conversations, and not as a whole group, but like people on the side having conversations. What is this? We have Strength card coming out, so it could be about a Leo or involving a Leo or something to do with the heart space. I'm hearing aha, and Hannah. I'm also hearing Hannah. And Akeem. A-K-I-M. Akeem. Akim. NHA, I believe that's the National Health Alliance in England. Somebody could be English here. They could be, you know, dealing with some health issues. Somebody is finally seeing that as well. Somebody needs to come clean. That's about some. You do have support here if you're dealing with some health issues. It could be English or just live in England. Something about the NHA. It might be Irish either. I'm not pretty sure it's National Health Alliance for England, or the Irish government. I'm not sure. Somebody here just. I feel like if you just, you know, tell the rest of the truth. That's what this feels like. Tell the rest of the truth. I'm also hearing Nathan. There is one overseas that I know of. Maybe you need to see a doctor. I'm not a doctor. It's just do what you want. It's none of my business. But I do see NHA here if you're watching. All right, that is all I'm picking up. Somebody's got to be honest. I feel like you're going to bring some sort of clarity to a home foundation, 4 of Wands. And I feel like you're going to feel a lot better after all of this. Definitely feel like you're going to feel a lot better after all this. Something about a hat. Someone's crown chakra, somebody could wear a hat. But I feel like somebody sees something. You might have gotten too much sun. Oh, wow. Okay, that's getting weird. Like, I feel like sunburn. Wear a hat. Do what you want. Or if you're that sunburnt that you're really worried about it, go see a doctor, you know. I'm not a doctor, but there's, you know, word of the wise. Go to someone wiser than you. Like, definitely, if you feel like you need to get looked at, go get looked at. I also feel like somebody is starting a new business here. Thank you. Somebody is starting that's confirmation. Somebody is starting a new business here. I'm not sure if it's confirmation about the health thing or the new business. So take it as it makes sense. But yeah, so I feel like somebody's starting a new business here. I feel like you might have gotten the idea at the beginning of the year. And by September, I really feel like it's going to be on a roll. Okay. I'm definitely getting that from this. Something about Fridays. There's some sort of habit here that if you initiate it on a Friday, I feel like it's going to be way more productive for you. If this is resonating for you, you're going to be a person that doesn't mind working weekends because I'm investing into my own business. So that's definitely what this feels like. I'm investing into my future, my own business. So I don't mind working weekends because in the long run, it's for me and mine, basically. All right, guys, I do hope this is helpful. Many, many blessings till I talk to you again.